Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. Today I'm going to be doing a video that is inspired by a girl called Sophie. I saw her do a video like this. She turned 30 recently and she did a video with 30 things she wanted to accomplish by 30. It inspired me to do one for my 34th birthday. I just turned 33 earlier in May. I thought it would be fun to do a 34 by 34. It took me quite a while to think of things. Obviously it can just be like small things, but yeah, it took me quite a while to think of some stuff. These things are in no particular order, but basically it's 34 things that I want to accomplish by the time I'm 34. So I have a year and yeah, let's just get started. I've got my phone here with the list of things. First is read a book. I hate reading, but I really want to make a goal for myself to read one book. I want to try and find a book. I think it will probably be more like a self-development book versus like a fictional book, but we'll see. Next is I would really like to see the cherry blossoms. My big dream is to see cherry blossoms in Japan. Well, either Korea or Japan. We went last year to Korea, but in the summertime. And next year we plan to go to Korea and Japan in the summer as well. So obviously that season's already like past, but I know you can see them in like other countries. I would like to next year plan a trip somewhere not too far away that I can go see the cherry blossoms. Like there's none here in Iceland. There's barely any flowers in Iceland. So I can't see them here, but I've always loved cherry blossoms. They're like my favorite. And I've only seen them once in the US when we were stranded at an airport. I went for a little walk around and I found a cherry blossom tree, but they were very white and I wasn't sure if it was like a cherry blossom tree. And then I like took some pictures and asked some people and they were like, yeah, it's cherry blossom. So that was kind of like, it was like outside a hotel. So I would like to go somewhere like a nice location with like a bunch of cherry blossom trees. That would be really cool. Third is to upgrade my style. So I don't really have much of a style. I just like comfy clothes. When I look at other people, I kind of like the coquette style. I think that's what it's called. The pink and the bows and all of that kind of stuff. I'd love to wear cute skirts or cute dresses, but it's just always too cold. Even in the summertime, it's way too cold to wear that kind of thing. I would like to upgrade my style because I think my style is very basic and it's comfy, but I would like to upgrade it a bit, accessorize more, style my clothes more to look a bit better than just like wearing the clothes. I've seen like reels on Instagram and stuff. It's like wearing the clothes and then like styling the clothes. I would like to learn how to style my clothes better. Number 4 is watching the sunrise or the sunset. Right now in Iceland it's summertime. Well, kind of summertime. So it's light basically 24 hours a day, pretty much. I mean, it doesn't have to be here that I watch the sunset or the sunrise. There is like a nice place not too far from where I live by the sea. So I would like to go there and see it at some point. Probably be closer to the fall when like the sun starts setting at a normal time, because now it's pretty much light most of the day. Number 5 is to go on a Nordic road trip. We are planning on going on a Nordic road trip and it has been like booked and everything. It will happen. But I still wanted to put it on here because I haven't been to like those countries. It's been like a dream of mine for like years to go on a Nordic road trip and go to like Denmark, Sweden, Norway. That's where we're going, and we're also going to Germany. But yeah, it's been my dream to go to those countries. I am technically half Danish. My mum was originally from Denmark and I've never been, but she grew up in Iceland, didn't speak Danish or anything. So I don't like connect with Denmark at all, but I would still like to go. So yeah, we're going next month in June, the end of June. So I'm very excited for that because it's been something I've waited for like years and years and years. Number 6 is to diversify my investments. So I recently started investing like just very small amounts and I would like to increase those investments, but I'm kind of learning about it. So I don't want to put too much money in there just yet, but it's a work in progress. Number 7 is I would like to have £4,000 in an emergency fund. So I don't technically use pounds, I use Icelandic krona. A rough equivalent to £4,000 or however much that would be in dollars, I'll put it on the screen. As it stands, I always put an X amount of money in my emergency fund. So by my 34th birthday, if I continue to put that amount in there, I should have £4,000. But obviously things can happen and I'm hoping by then I will have £4,000. It'd be amazing if I had more, but 4,000 is the goal. Number 8 is to start lifting weights. I really want to increase my health, and actually I have started lifting like 2 weeks ago. We have a mini gym at home. So to be honest, I could tick that off already because I have started doing that. Number 9 is to walk 7 to 10,000 steps a day, most days. Obviously, if I'm sick or whatever, I'm not gonna end up doing it, but like majority days, I would like to do that. I've started walking to work recently since it's light now. Walking to work takes me about an hour, 15 minutes. So I get about 8,000 steps already just by walking to work. So 5 times a week, I've already got that. It's the weekends that often I'm lazy, but as I said, because it's got light out again, I have been going for walks, and I think at least during the summertime it's easy. During the wintertime it's harder because it's dark, so then I won't walk to work anymore. I usually walk during my lunch break, and I have been doing that for years, like regardless of the weather, unless it's really bad. Like if it's like a snowstorm or like super windy and rainy, then I won't do it. But 9 times out of 10 I will walk during my lunch break at work. Even though I'm walking to work, most of the time I still do it. So it's just kind of trying to keep it up in the winter. But we do have a treadmill. I just don't really enjoy walking on the treadmill like indoors, but I think it's something that I will have to try and just learn to like. And I can just watch something on the tablet or whatever and do like half an hour or an hour, and it's not really that difficult. I just don't enjoy it. I love walking outside, listening to music, and that just like makes me really happy. Walking inside is a lot more of a struggle. Like I just don't enjoy it as much. Number 10, I'd like to go do the Harry Potter studio tour. I'm not like a humongous Harry Potter fan, but I have watched all the films and I do like them. I really want to go do the studio tour. I'd also like to go to a show on the West End. My parents live in England, so I go to England quite regularly, and they're only like an hour train from London, but it's kind of expensive to go to a show and do the studio tour. But it's something that I would like to do, like to plan for. Those things, I wanted to do them for years. I've never had anyone to go with either. Usually when I see my parents, I'll go to London by myself, and yeah, so I've not had anyone to go with. Maybe I can drag my boyfriend along, we'll see. Number 12 is to take my niece and nephew on holiday. So they're getting older now, and I really want to take them on holiday. I've started saving for it. I think I can maybe take them like next Easter, round about that time. Number 13 is to do well in my job. That's kind of just like a general thing. I started my job in January, and I think so far I'm doing good. So I just want to continue that. Yeah, so I just thought to put it on there. Number 14 is to create another stream of income, like start a side hustle, which leads into my next goal, start an Etsy shop. I started my Etsy shop today. I wanted to do it for a while, and I had some files ready. I'm just gonna sell PDF files, like downloadables, because it doesn't seem like Etsy even is supported in Iceland, because Iceland didn't come up when I was trying to start the shop. So I just did UK because I have like a UK bank account. So I just did it that way. Hopefully that's okay. I haven't put all the files there yet, and I'm gonna keep just adding files every so often. I started that today, so I'm quite proud of myself. Number 16 is go to a concert. I don't have any concerts planned yet. I was gonna buy a concert ticket to a K-pop group, but it was just kind of expensive, so I chose not to do it. Concerts are just so expensive these days. Not many people come to Iceland, and if they do, it's not big artists. But I would like to go to a concert this year and ideally next year at some point, but for now there's no plan of that. 17 is to be more giving. So I do think overall, like over the years, I have become more giving and more generous with like gift giving on birthdays and stuff. And yeah, just in general, I would like to be more giving. Number 18 is to go to a K-pop music festival. I've been to one before. Like I'm a big K-pop fan, as anyone can see from those shelves. I went to a K-pop music festival before in Paris, which was really fun, and I would like to go to one again. There have been some already this year, but I haven't been able to go. But they're usually quite expensive, and obviously have to go abroad, and I only have a limited holiday to take, so really difficult for me to try and go to these events, but I've put it on there because I would like to go to another one. Number 19 is to improve my personal relationships. I'm an introvert. I don't really have any friends or anything. I find it quite hard to socialize. Even at work, I don't really talk to my colleagues much unless I have to. I just kind of want to get a bit better at socializing and improve those relationships. Next is to climb a mountain. Not a huge mountain or anything, but there is a mountain not that far from us called Eshan, and a few years ago we went halfway roughly, and I'd like to go to the top. When we went last time, it was literally non-planned and I was not wearing the correct footwear. I think we just had dominoes and it was just a struggle to climb up there. Next time I'd like to be more prepared and go all the way to the top. So I plan on doing that this summer. I've told my boyfriend, he's gone up like multiple times in the past. It's no problem for him. For me, I think it will be a little struggle, but I really want to do it. 21 is to go on a solo trip abroad. I don't think I'll do this. I might do it if it's for like a concert or something. That's kind of the only way I'd go abroad on my own. My boyfriend usually likes to come with me if he can, so it will just depend on that. But I have no issues traveling alone, going abroad on my own. I haven't been on like a proper holiday on my own, but I'm used to traveling on my own, like flights and stuff. I don't have any issues with it, and I would like to do it, even just like a long weekend away or something, just by myself. I think it'd be quite nice. Number 22 is to have 500 subscribers on YouTube. I have this channel, and then I also have a K-pop channel, which I think is at 400 and something subscribers, I think. So either one would be nice to have 500. I'm not active on either, technically, not really, but I would like to be. So yeah, 500 is the goal. And then number 23, linked in with that, is 500 watch hours. Obviously, to get that, I have to be a lot more consistent in posting, which I do want to be. I just threw it out there. It's probably never gonna happen, but you know, it's a goal. Number 24 is to do a 5k fun run. We are doing one next month. My boyfriend paid for that. It's called a color run. I've done it before a few years ago on my own because my boyfriend was busy, I think, at the time. So yeah, next month we will be doing that. I hate running and I have like bad knees, so I don't really do runs, but last weekend I did like 2k jogging on the treadmill, and I walk obviously like 6k 5 times a week, so I have no issues doing a 5k, but there'll probably be mainly very slow jogging / walking. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Number 25 is to improve my diet. So I eat very unhealthy. I snack too much. I really do want to improve my health. I'm not getting any younger and I just don't feel great most days. I'm tired all the time and I just want to feel more alert, have more energy. So yeah, I think diet plays a huge part in that. Improving my diet is like number 1. In conjunction with that, number 26 is to cook more and learn new recipes. Me and my boyfriend, we're both very picky eaters. We don't like our vegetables. We usually eat basically the same things and they're not necessarily the healthiest things. I would like to find some new recipes. The thing is, he's more picky than me, so it's more difficult because of him. But if I have to just find things for myself to eat, then I'll have to do that, even just for like lunches at work, because then it doesn't really matter if he eats it or not. But yeah, I need to try to find some healthy meals that I can eat that are like full of protein and fiber. Like that's what I'm trying to eat more of, more protein and fiber to keep me full, because I just snack a lot and I think a lot of that's just boredom. So yeah. Number 27 is to be intermediate in Korean. I've been trying to learn Korean for years on and off and never seriously. I have a bunch of books. I've paid for subscriptions for a bunch of apps and I can just never get myself to actively learn well enough. I listen to Korean music all the time. I like watching K-dramas, although I haven't really watched any in a while because I'm too lazy. I'm so lazy that I can't be bothered to read the subtitle, which sounds so bad, but it's kind of true. But yeah, I want to keep learning Korean. Obviously I went to Korea last year and I'm a beginner. Like I can say basic stuff. I could order some food. That was fine. It was at a very basic level, and I want to like step up a little bit so I can actually have like maybe a basic conversation instead of just being able to say a few basic phrases. Number 28 is to have a no spend week apart from groceries, although we do that once a week. So I think if I just count that as the once a week and then no spend for the rest of the week, I think I will struggle to do this because I like to buy stuff and I have very little self-control. Right now I work a job and I don't have high bills to pay, so it's very easy for me to just be like, oh, I can afford it, it's fine. Even just little things. And there's no problem with that. Like I save and then I have money that I treat myself to. I always put aside money for treats, which is important. Like I've got to live, we've got to enjoy our lives. So there's no problem with that, but I would like to try it just to see if I can do the self-control of doing a no spend week. Number 29 is travel more within Iceland. Me and my boyfriend are not very good at traveling at all. Like within Iceland, we never go anywhere. anywhere. Our weekends are mostly spent at home, apart from going like food shopping and that. During the pandemic, we did take like a big circle around Iceland, but since then we haven't, and I would like to do more. Even just like a day trip somewhere like not too far would be nice. Number 30 is going to a theme park. There's no theme parks in Iceland, so we only can go when we go on holiday. We are going on the Nordic trip next month. So my boyfriend, I think, wants to go in Sweden and in Denmark to a theme park. So I guess we'll be going to 2. I feel like now that I'm getting older, I'm not as interested in theme parks. I like going. I don't mind simple roller coasters, but anything super crazy, super fast, super high, big drops, I hate those things. So I hope I don't have to do any of that. Number 31 is to lose 10 kilograms, which is equivalent of about 22 pounds. I will probably not do this. I've been trying to lose weight for years, and if anything, I just keep gaining weight. Like, I've gained 20 kilos since moving to Iceland 7 years ago. I'm not proud of it, but it's happened. I can't do anything about it apart from trying to lose it, and I struggle with that because I eat too much. I have a problem. I know I have a problem. My boyfriend has a problem. We all have a problem. It's okay, you know, but I do need to try and do something about it. The thing is, if I don't lose 10 kilos, like, it's fine. I just don't want to keep gaining weight. Like, I just want to get healthier. I'm gonna try to at least lose a bit. I'd like to gain muscle too. Like, I want to be fit and strong. I guess the number on the scale isn't that important, but at the same time, I have gained 20 kilos since moving here. So I would like to lose at least a little bit, because before I moved, like, I'd been going to the gym consistently for a good few months. I'd gotten at a really good like fitness level. I was stronger than I've ever been. And now I'm probably like the weakest I've ever been and the heaviest I've ever been. I'm not overly happy with it, but I'm gonna keep trying to do something about it, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Number 32 is limit time spent on social media. I am very much obsessed with social media, and I would like to be less obsessed with social media, stop the doom scrolling at night, because I do that a lot and I'll like go to bed like an hour later than planned because of it. Obviously YouTube is kind of social media-ish in a way, right? And then like I have TikTok and Instagram, and I post on both of those too. So it's hard to stay away from them because I post on them. Although I have not posted much recently because I'm trying to limit my time on those platforms. It's not easy, and I'm still doom scrolling in the evenings, and I need to stop that. It's so bad. Number 33 is book a trip to Korea and Japan. We plan on going next year, next summer. So I'll already be 34 by then, but my plan is to book it, like prepare it, save for it, all of that. I have started saving for it. I'd like to book it by early next year. I'm in no like rush to book it super early. Last time we went in June, and I bought the flights and everything in November. But I've been looking at flights for this summer, and the price doesn't seem to fluctuate too much. I thought it would be like a lot cheaper booking it early, but it doesn't seem that way. So I'm not gonna like be in too much of a rush to book it like super early. Last time I managed to go to a concert in Korea, so it'd be cool if I could wait a bit and then like plan it around another concert, because they're so much cheaper there, and the atmosphere and everything is just so much better. It was the best experience going to a concert in Korea. I'm gonna just see how that goes. Number 34, the last one, is just to enjoy life. I feel like these days my mood and everything is a lot better than it has been. I think my last video was kind of more of a depressing video of me feeling lost and I guess not being that happy. Thankfully, I'm happier now and doing better now, enjoying the small things. Like, I've got myself into a good morning routine, having just more of a plan, working out more. I think all those things do just help with my overall mood. I just want to enjoy life, enjoy the small things, and also big things like trips and treats and all of that. Those are my 34 things. When I'm 34, I'll see how many I accomplished. I think I can accomplish majority of them. There's a few that I probably won't accomplish, but you know, we gotta set goals anyway, right? We're not gonna accomplish all of them, but it's good to at least set them. I'm gonna link Sophie. I'll link her YouTube channel in the description if you want to check her out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I accomplished most of my goals. If you have any goals that you would like to accomplish this year or by the time you're whatever age, feel free to write them in the comments. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye.